We made it to our hotel in Jasper just in time for dinner. The following morning, I pop out early and get distracted by Canada geese. But up on the embankment, there's a railway marshalling yard with a passing freight train. Then, another approaching. So after getting some really good shots, I follow the geese back across the road for breakfast. This morning, we're on our way for a pre-booked boat trip on Maligne Lake to see the famous Spirit Island. Looking at the map, it should take us about an hour or so to get there. But, first of all, we have to stop to allow a young male elk to safely cross the road. Wow, wish it had been a grizzly bear. Further on, we pull up at Maligne Lake. Wow, the views here are spectacular, as is Maligne Lake, and all around, mountains surround us. All around are signs of the recent fires, and we count ourselves lucky to even be in Canada after the terrible fires they've been having. After an hour's drive, we arrive at Maligne Lake's car park and ready to board our boat to head off and see one of Canada's most photographed landmarks, Spirit Island.
You must be Captain Connor.
It's me, exactly, yep. Welcome aboard.
Are we allowed to come and stand at the back or not?
So we got to be inside until Greg does his safety speech. He'll let you know when you can come out and what is the rules.
Oh, fantastic.
Just let me know as soon as you drop something in our water by raising your hand to let me know, so I can run over there right beside you, and then I'll raise my hand with you, and we can wave it goodbye. We do share this lake with other vessels though that can completely handle our weight.
So, this is Spirit Island. Oh no, the Spirit Island's over there. We're on a neighbouring island, or even maybe part of the mainland. Here we are, babes.
Wow.
Spirit Island, all its glory. Backlit. Actually, it would look fantastic at sunrise or sunset, obviously.
At this time of year, it's not quite an island, only in the spring when the waters rise due to ice melt. The island is still a spiritual place to the First Nation peoples of Canada. It's hard to believe that winter temperatures here can reach as low as -50 Celsius. Whew, that's a tad chilly. As we arrive back from our amazing scenic trip, our guide points out the reclining head to be seen on the mountain in the distance. Passing Medicine Lake, we pull over as I spot a couple of guys in a canoe. But below on our side of the lake is a bear taking a drink. This is our first sighting of a bear in the wild. And the bear's on the move, in fact, beginning to climb up the steep incline to the road.
We could end up going across the road.
And the bear's been spotted by others as traffic begins to pull over. Once by the road, it's foraging on vegetation. It doesn't seem bothered by humans. Out of the car, I'm shooting with a long lens and thinking it's time to get back in the car, yes, before he or she decides on adding protein to its meal.
First time we've seen a bear in Canada. We've got the bum end at the moment. Oh, that's better, matey.
Unfortunately, we have a lot of flare hitting our windscreen. Still, better than nothing, I guess.
Backside, no.
I did suggest to my wife to go out and take a selfie with the bear. She declined. Well, it's been a fab day out. Brilliant.